Yo, what is going on guys, how's it going? My name is Riku and welcome to my top 5 worlds that I want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now just a quick disclaimer before this list starts, there will be no Marvel or Star Wars on this list, simply due to the fact that I don't think they would fit at all in Kingdom Hearts, and also for the same reason there will be no Pixar. So with that out of the way, let's jump on into the list.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so coming in at number 5 is The Emperor's New Groove. Now this movie is about a young emperor called Cusco who gets turned into a llama, and in order for him to turn back into a human, he has to trust a llama herder to take him back to the palace. Now the reason this movie is on this list is not only because it's funny and quirky, but also because of its lovable characters, and I can imagine Sora and friends arriving here and being tasked with leading Cusco back to the palace, all the while being chased by the villains of this movie, Yzma and Kronk. And I also think this is ideal for the first world Sora and friends visit. This is quite an underrated movie, and I really hope it gets to shine in Kingdom Hearts 3. So at number 5 is The Emperor's New Groove. So number 4 on this list is Final Fantasy. Now I know this isn't a Disney movie, but this is actually a world I would love to see, just due to the fact that unfortunately in Kingdom Hearts one of my biggest complaints is the imbalance between Final Fantasy and Disney aspects. I think Disney makes up well over 90% when you compare the two, so I think to balance that out we need some more Final Fantasy aspects, and I think that introducing a Final Fantasy world would be the perfect solution to this problem. Now for a guy who doesn't play Final Fantasy, I only know Final Fantasy from playing Kingdom Hearts, but I would love to see them expand the cast of Final Fantasy characters and introduce an actual world. And I think the Square Enix team would take to this very well. I don't think it would be too much bother to mix the two. Now I'm thinking a little outside the box on this one, but I really think it would fit, and I myself would love to experience a little bit more Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts, because I've fallen in love with the characters that I do already know. So hopefully Final Fantasy will be introduced as a world, and that's why it takes my number 4 spot. Alright, so coming in at number 3 is Atlantis: The Lost Empire. This is about a young man who, with his team of mercenaries, travel to find the lost city of Atlantis. Now I enjoy this movie quite a lot. I think there's a lot of characters in it which are quite memorable and funny. But not only that, I think it would fit very well because I can imagine Sora and friends travelling with this team to actually find Atlantis. And if you look at the movie, Atlantis is quite a huge place. So I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 can capitalise on that and let us explore the huge city. So I think, particularly story-wise, it fits very well, and it's quite a good movie as well. I'm surprised that they haven't actually used this yet, but I think it'll make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3, I really do. So that's what's coming in at number 3. Alright, so coming in at number 2 on this list is a world that I definitely know people did not expect to see. This is a very old movie called the Black Cauldron. Now the reason I put this on this list is not because I like the movie, I don't think it's a very good movie at all, but in terms of setting and villains and enemies and that sort of thing, this world pretty much nails it on the head in terms of being perfect for an RPG, and I think it would be crazy for Square Enix to miss out on the opportunity to include the Black Cauldron world in Kingdom Hearts. And I think it could be the last world that we visit, because I can imagine it being quite difficult. In my opinion, it probably has the scariest villain of all time, which is the Skull King. I don't think it's underrated, I just think people haven't really heard of it. So I really think it would be stupid not to include it. I really hope that it actually does get the shine, because I would love to play through this world. And particularly I would love to fight the Skull King, so that's why it takes my number 2 spot. So my number 1 world that I want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Treasure Planet, the most underrated Disney movie. I absolutely love this movie, it's one of my all-time favourites. And I'm super excited because I actually think that Treasure Planet will be in Kingdom Hearts 3. but it also takes my top spot as well. So the reason this is number 1 is not only because it's a fantastic movie, but I just love the character Jim and his relationship with Long John Silver. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you seeing it. It's got breathtaking scenery. It's an adventure style, a lot like Atlantis on this list, so it's a journey from one place to another, which is perfect for a Kingdom Hearts in my opinion. But furthermore, it's full of pirates and weird creatures and things like that, so it's not shy of enemies. I think this would fit perfectly as well. There's a lot of things that Square Enix could do with this world, and I would absolutely love to see Treasure Planet make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3. So guys, that is it for my top 5 worlds. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to let me know your top 5 worlds for Kingdom Hearts. I love making videos like this because I'd love to hear other people's opinions. But I thoroughly enjoyed making this, and there will definitely be a couple more top 5s coming soon, so stick around. But for now, I have been Shiri Riki, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.